just gone to look at all my stuff and sort it all out. There's some stuff that I should have done that I didn't. I didn't really put my trousers out, so they're still wet at the bottom. Got my socks over there, they were just in a ball, so they're not dry. Couldn't really done much with my trainers, but they're still wet as well. So we'll see how today goes. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of a leak in this tent as well, so my sleeping bag's a little bit wet. It should be fine. You know the day's going to be a good day when you start it off with chocolate milk. American chocolate milk, it's super sweet, but still good. Happy days. So yeah, had my chocolate milk, had like a bowl and half of cereal so far. Just waiting for the toast to get done, and then we'll pack up and we'll be heading to San Francisco. Hooray!
Start on the bay side of San Francisco and you run to the ocean side, breakers, ocean beta breakers. It's essentially like a third of the people are really good runners, and then the other 2/3 people are just like drunken idiots in costumes. So it causes a pretty large traffic nightmare. It ends at noon, which is, we're slated to get in exactly at noon, but I just wanted to prepare you guys just in case we might hit some traffic along the way. Well, we're in the city actually, but. I drove this road one time just when I wanted to. I had a personal car, like an hour.
But then he went away and he did like way more like visualization training, like climbing.
And make sure you're not like venturing too far. More dead people than living people. I don't know what the exact numbers are, but there's significantly more bodies buried in Colma than there are living people. And that's because at a certain point, San Francisco, they moved all the bodies from San Francisco down to Colma because they were running out of space. So this kind of ties into a theme that we'll be talking about in San Francisco with not as much space, not as much available area for housing. So typically with cities, as they get bigger, they grow outwards and you get suburbs and maybe other smaller cities. But if you look on a map, San Francisco is surrounded by water on 3 sides, so there's really nowhere to go. People have moved up north across the Golden Gate Strait into Marin County, over the Golden Gate Bridge, but that's of course expensive to commute on the bridge. It's like $7 each way. And then going the other way, going east, that's where Oakland is, and it's called the East Bay. And people have moved out there, but it's still a lot more expensive to commute in. So that's where all the dead people are. Some different traffic patterns considering
I feel like it'd be hard to keep with me for the next 3 weeks. So
if you buy it in the last day, it's a tip.
You get over there.
Best album I ever owned, other than Now 45. Hell yeah. Good.
what's up?
Killer snail. Every day of my life. Can't hear anything. I'm not going there today. Maybe tomorrow.
Was built for that reason. This bridge and then the Bay Bridge, which is actually to the right-hand side. Oh, you can see everything in the bay. So that bridge over there connects San Francisco with the city of Oakland. And so right now, this bridge, 1.8 miles long, and it connects San Francisco with the Marin Headlands, which is all this beautiful land over here to the left. And it's all protected under the Golden Gate National Recreation Area, which is essentially like a national park. But it's all part of the same thing. That was like the Navy, and then someone smarter was like, we're not going to do that, that's terrible. And then when they got the steel imported, it already had come primed, and that color was this one, and so they just left it. But it stands out against the fog really nicely, and it's very visible for ships. And because of its proximity to the ocean, they actually have to continuously paint it, and it occupies 38 painters full-time.
Wow. Like all year round?
All year round. Yeah, you'll see when we get there, but there's like things underneath it that move around. Yeah.
But it is a big risk.
Yeah, it is. When they started putting nets after I think 20 people fell, and if you got caught in a net, it was called the Halfway to Hell Club, and there were at least 15 or 20 people who got caught in the nets and survived. That island over there is Angel Island. It's the second largest island in the bay. It's a state park. That's why there's not buildings and apartments all over it. You can take a ferry out there. Fun fact is there's no motorized vehicles allowed on that island, so you just have to bike around, which is super rad.
You're allowed to be in them, you know. It doesn't matter. You don't have. The Golden Gate Bridge, an industrial marvel of San Francisco. That's really cool. Seeing as it's so old as well, and it's still there, just as strong. Yeah, really cool. And the colour it's painted is industrial orange. I missed that out of Eric's knowledge bomb there. But yeah, industrial orange.
Alright, let's roll. I've done this before, it's not bad, it's chill.
Don't forget your root beer.
I'm going to leave it in there for another day, unfortunately. See if I can buy some at a convenience store.
So guys, ready to go play? I think it's like $32 a day. Just in general, you know what I mean? Like sitting in a car.
Already got food in, but I haven't even got my food yet. I regret wearing shorts and a t-shirt now. San Francisco! Heading on down to Chinatown. Culmination of two cultures. As well as my own dragon, I have my own jewellery. Look, folks, jewellery.
so much more vibrant than my
Forgot my damn ID, but we're now the bookstore bros. Can anyone tell me what that says? Our glorious tour guide, Eric, has left us to our own devices. We've got to try and find our own way back. Let's see what happens. Back at the room now. Yeah, good day today. From Big Sur, now we're in San Francisco. Yeah, it's good here. Nice, nice city. Went to see the Golden Gate Bridge. Could see the Bay Bridge from there. Sort of see the whole of San Francisco from across the way from the viewpoint. Went out for some food. Got some Thai food. Had pad Thai, had prawns and tofu in it. I was going to get like another pork belly thing, but when they came out it was huge. I don't even think I would have ate 2 portions. We went out for a walk to Chinatown. Went on down to Chinatown. Downtown to Chinatown. So yeah, we went to Chinatown. Eric knew of a dive bar that we was going to go to. That was closed. So we went on to somewhere else that he knew that was open. I forgot my passport, so I couldn't get in. So I ended up going to the bookstore with Perrin and we stayed in there for like an hour reading books. I don't like reading, can't absorb the information. But yeah, I read some poetry, probably the most reading I've done in about 10 years. I'm totally cultured. I'm a better person for coming to America. But yeah, I'm back at the room now, ready to go to bed.